Hello, and welcome to today's lesson. As you can see, we're going to be talking about ordered pairs. We're going to take a look what is an ordered pair, how do we find an ordered pair, and how do we graph an ordered pair. Alright, so first up, definition. Two numbers written in a certain order, x, y, example 4, 5, that is an ordered pair. Two numbers inside parentheses with a comma in between. Hence, pair 2. Two numbers. Used to show a position on a graph where x is the horizontal value and y is the vertical. X is always first, y is always second. The independent variable, also known as the x, the input function, and the variable whose a variable whose variation does not depend on that of another. So all these are just different names for x and defining them. Dependent variable, y value. It's also known as the output, a variable whose variation does depend on that of another. Alright, so all important things to need to know. The definition of an ordered pair are two numbers in a particular order. One represents the x, the first represents the x, the second represents the y. They're both in parentheses with a comma in between. Alright, now how do we find an ordered pair? Well, it's pretty simple. Step one, we draw a vertical line from the point to the x-axis to find the x value, and we repeat that, only this time a horizontal line from the point to the y-axis so we can find the y value. So we're just going to draw some lines, one vertical, one horizontal. We use the vertical to find the x value, horizontal to find the y, hence the image to the right. Alright, now we're going to actually demonstrate this, and we're going to take a look. We have two problems here. We have a picture of a coordinate plane with a whole bunch of points, and problem 1 says find the ordered pair for A. Problem number 2 says find the ordered pair for Z. So the first one we're going to look at is A. I just highlighted in red. Alright, so since we're going to look for that point, we're going to highlight where A is on the coordinate grid so we know. So now we can see where it is. And as you can see, it's in the top left-hand corner. Now that we have spotted that, I'm going to go ahead and first draw my vertical line to find the x value. So I'm going to draw my vertical line. Notice my vertical line is red. And since I drew that, I can easily see that it touches the x-axis at 1. Since I see that now and I know that, I'm going to put 1 for my first number in the ordered pair. Now that we've done that, we're going to step up and do part number 2, which is going to be drawing a horizontal line to find my y value. So I'm going to draw my horizontal line. Notice it's in green. And now that I hit that, I'm going to see where it intersects the y-axis. And I can see that it intersects the y-axis at a value of 4. Since I have that now, I know my second number in the ordered pair is 4. And there we go. We have our ordered pair for point A, negative 1, 4. So now that we have that, we're going to go ahead and move on to Z. I'm going to highlight that in yellow. And since I have that, I'm going to look for the point Z on my coordinate plane. And I see it in the bottom right-hand corner. I'm highlighting it yellow, so it's easy to spot. And now that we got that, again, we're going to repeat the process. We're going to draw a vertical line to find the x value. And I'm going to draw a red vertical line. And now I'm going to see where that line intersects the x-axis so I can find that value. And I see that it intersects at 1. So the first number in the ordered pair is 1. Now I'm going to draw my horizontal line. I'm going to draw a green horizontal line. And now that I've done that, I'm going to see where it intersects the y-axis. And it looks like it's at 5. So now that I know my second number, I'm going to have the ordered pair 1, negative 5. So my answers for part number 1 is negative 1, 4, and my answer for 2 is 1, negative 5. Alright, so now that we've gone over it together, I want you guys to go ahead and try it on your own. As you can see, I have problems 1 through 5. It wants you to find the ordered pair, and it wants you to find the quadrant that it's in. Just a little review from the last video. So I want you to go ahead, and when I tell you to pause the video, answer the questions, and when you're done unpause it and we'll go over together. So go ahead and pause the video now. Alright, welcome back. And now it's time to go ahead and check your answers. So, as you can see, Q is located in the bottom right hand corner. Its point is 3, -2, and located in quadrant 4. Point D, for number 2, is located at -5, 3 in quadrant 2. G is located at point 1, 4, located in quadrant 1. X is located at 5, -5 in quadrant 4. And J is located at -4, 2 at quadrant 3. Alright, that is it for today. Have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you next time.